All right, we're getting to a game here. This guy's pretty high ranked. Let's see. This isn't bad. The marksman is probably better. It is less HP. The marksman is useless though. Maybe just go with this. It's been a while since we went amplify. Alright, training spec. Looks like he's going to go for some kind of hound play. And he's going to regret not having extinguisher here, because everything's going to burn. Alright, so we're going to use the storm crawlers to send the fire. I think something like this is okay. I think one square over. We'll have to go for the arc light, right? Or do we just go for crawler? Probably crawler's better. Probably something like this. I'm just wondering if the fangs need to go a little bit more forward. Or maybe they're good like this. Alright, I'm happy with one square up. So this is a pretty strange opening. He's probably going to have no idea what this is, what the kind of opening this is, but it's probably feeling pretty confident right now. Because this is pretty bad. This is really bad into what he's doing. But we have some plans. We have some really, really evil plans. You might actually almost win here. Okay, so we lose by the one crawler, but... Oh, wait. Actually, the crawler dies. Okay, this is interesting. Alright, time for the Phantom Ray. We show our hand. And we don't need the hounds here. We're going to use the storms to light the fire. He's training up his Mustangs here, which is a little bit concerning, but that also makes his anti-missile slightly less effective or efficient. And we love the fact that he's going to add chaff. The problem is for us, we're going to need 350 to unlock the incendiary. And yeah, it's a lot. I'm not sure if we can afford that next round. So it might be round 4. And he's you know, he's probably going to go range on the hounds. I wish he'd do it now. Just so he's further committed into this ground-based composition. Okay, interesting. Now he's going to see that it's not exactly the composition he was looking for. He will likely kill these Phantom Rays pretty quick. And it's interesting that he levels the Mustangs but doesn't upgrade. Guess that's what you do to get most value. And it also gives him the flexibility to perhaps go anti-missile without, like, you know. Alright, so we expect to lose this year, but we don't lose by too much. The Mustangs are already leveled. So none of this is good for us here. We're not going to go armor on the rhino. Just going to get something and sell it. It's going to have to be, we're going to have to go for max value, I think. So we're going to have to go for the rhino. Probably wouldn't mind putting this, you know, on the rhino for a round. And I guess we could go fire now. See, this is going here. We actually need something to go here. So we'll go for the oil, we'll go for the fire right away. And maybe put this here. All right, let's see how this works. Let's see if this works. All right, perhaps this rhino isn't going to last too long, but I'll take a few shots from the Raiden. It looks like the opponent is going for the Raiden now. So we're going to be smart here, and we're not going to build too many of the Phantom Rays. We're just going to build as many as we need to set the board on fire. That's amazing tower timing for us. We still need to get shield, though, on the Phantom Ray, I think. Orbital Jav, probably not ideal for us. Incendiary Bomb, maybe potentially redundant, but I don't know, potentially good. Just to get the, yeah, I think that's redundant. I don't mind this, but it's a little early for that, I think. So let's just skip. Sell out and go here. Upgrade. All right, so we need something to deal with the Raidens now, I think, but we need a few more Phantom Rays because the Phantom Rays are still good. I think at this point they're not quite obsolete yet. I think we get the shield. All right, so the armor comes down now. This is a very good response. Problem is, it's a very expensive response. And the Mustangs still burn. They still die to the Phantom Ray. And at this point with the Phoenixes, we feel comfortable buying more Phantom Rays. So it's actually good to see the Phoenix. So I think I'm liking our position here. Fire Badgers, unfortunately, we can't use that. Sledges might be good, actually. Tarantulas would be better, right? Tarantulas would be bad into the Phoenix. I think we're going to have to sell out regardless here. So maybe we'll sell out of the... I don't know. Guess just go with this because they might be better into the dogs. But we will start selling out. And we're going to continue with the Phantom Rays. cloak is potentially unnecessary. I think we get this and just double down on our armor. All right, so now we see boats. This is very interesting. Is he aerial spec? Like, how is he? Oh, okay. Was the boat part of the drop? Because, I mean, he unlocked this. He paid 50 for that, so this was free. This is 50. Did he pay 200 to unlock the boat? Alright, so now we need to start deviating from the Phantom Ray, because the Phantom Rays probably aren't quite enough for the boats. So hopefully we can get some kind of Typhoon, or we're probably going to have to go for the Mustangs here. So yeah, so he got the sledges. And I don't think really Cloak does anything for us here. We got to be careful not to lose our tower here. We're coming awfully close to losing the tower. And it looks like we're going to eventually lose it here. One more shot. No. Perfect. So close. Let's upgrade this tower next. Maybe even get a level on this one. Hopefully we can take these guys down here. Yep. But once the boat numbers build, we're going to be in trouble here. I think this is good. Sell out, upgrade everything. All right, so now we're going to need to go into elite recruit Mustangs with range, but this is so bad into the into this, right? It's good into this. Why don't we forget elite recruiting and just go normal, triple? Let's get the range. All right, and let's see. Do we do a missile here, probably? I think so. Probably missile this. However, that's not, it's probably good for us. Maybe temp range or a crawler flank? Yeah, maybe just this. Alright, so this is good for us. We are losing some of the Mustangs here, but it's not too bad. We want our Mustangs to be a little bit later. Because we don't want them to really go into the fire. We're kind of worried about all this fire here. We're very lucky not to burn the Mustangs as is. We should have got that tower level that we talked about before, but we forgot about. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to overcome this here, but I think maybe as the rounds go on, we might. Fortunately, we don't get a single boat here. And we don't get any levels here, unfortunately, either. The Rhino's not going to do anything for us, I think. So let's just skip here. I think we start elite recruiting, potentially. But you'd imagine he's going to have us... going cloak here, I don't think that's the option here. I think we're going to elite recruit. And maybe let's go for the... let's go for the Aerial spec? Maybe sell out of this. Still want the missile here, I think. Alright, so now the hounds are starting to get scary. They're going to block all of the, pretty much, they're going to block all the damage from the Mustang. So it's just a matter of what dies first. Do the Mustangs die or do the hounds die first? If we manage to kill the hounds, then we should be in a good position. But that might be optimistic here. And it looks like it's not happening here. Like we might need to go what, like forts or something? But we might not even be alive. Okay. It's going to be devastating. War factory is impressive here. I think a warp factory might do a lot of damage. I think we're going to have no choice but to go for the war factory. Gonna need to go armor here. Maybe a war factory. We don't, yeah, maybe something like this is good. Gonna start borrowing now. And do we start selling out of some of these guys? Probably. Photon coating would be interesting too, but maybe a bit of an overkill. Could go for this. But we might need this, right? We could go for this as well. Why don't we try this? It might be a throw here, but maybe just give it a try. This is so interesting here. Why did he put so many missile defenders? I can't believe he put like 6, 7 right there. This is very, very unexpected. I think maybe, I mean, maybe if we kill those things, maybe we win the game. But, I mean, maybe we don't kill those things. That's the problem here. We're going to lose our tower here at a very bad time. Oh no. How do we not lose the tower? So we're killing like what's 4 more? How many of these things did he build and why? Why did he build so many? Okay, super interesting here. Like that actually worked. Holy crap. So I think we put sledges or scorps now, like in front. Maybe sledges is better. And we probably need another one here. Do we just go for some technology like the link? Or like do we just go for chaff here? Probably chaff, right? Maybe shield on the let's get a level maybe. And do we sell something here? Like, these are just doing nothing. So let's just sell that. And kind of want to upgrade these guys, right? Just kind of feels bad not putting any more chaff in front. And you put like a missile device down here so we intercept missiles. All right, so we get some oil down here. Very interesting. Hopefully, yeah, we're going to set ourselves on fire here, unfortunately. That was very smart. And it's super smart from the opponent. Should have expected this. But hopefully we have enough here. I don't think we do. And now our tower's at risk yet again. But wait, we actually clear that up. This is getting strong though, this tower. I mean this guy. Hopefully we can kill at least this guy. But it doesn't look like it. And is that going to be GG? Indeed. So we burn ourselves here. All right, so we'll go into that last round again. Scorpions. I mean, probably don't need anything, but yeah. So let's just go for this. Maybe sell out of one of these guys even. Put down the factory again here. And this time, you know, obviously we're going to shield here. Put down some shields. Even one here. We'll upgrade everything. And go for range. Yeah, I was too focused about the factories. I thought the factories were our greatest asset, whereas the Mustangs were actually our greatest asset. So this is probably going to be a lot better. Obviously, it's cheating that we know the oil is going to come down, but like we've played Mustang before as kind of like the, you know, we've played Mustangs into stuff before, and you know, we do know about this trick. It's not like, you know, it's not like we've never shielded before. Let's just see if this actually does anything. I mean, it still may not be enough to win here. Finally, our tanky, like, carry Mustangs come out here. This has... And kind of looks like we're able to clear this up here. That's 900 damage. I don't think it's enough to win here. Okay, so it's pretty close. Let's try that again and see if we can get more damage. Kind of feel like the yeah, I wonder if scorpions will be better, because scorpions actually do something. Like we could just level this up maybe, right? We'll continue to go for shields here. And a shield here. Level these guys up. Borrow. Range. I think we might need range on this. So maybe put something like here. Put something here. Put something here. Right, so 200 left over. Maybe sell a Phantom Ray. And do we go 2 more of these guys, or... I mean, look at what he's got. He's just got these... Yeah, I think we have to. He's got these things that are, like, really good into... Like, scorpions are really good into what he's building here. Right? So we'll just build one here just so we're not cheating. Everything's, like... You know. Alright. So it's kind of disappointing that we lost after, like, killing his, like, 10... AM devices. Like, it just goes to show how good, you know, these high level opponents are. Note to self, let's like maybe put our oil in a little better position. So we did like 900 damage last time. I don't know if we actually do more. It doesn't look like we do. In fact, we might even lose this. So, maybe it was the factory that was doing more. Yeah, that's pretty interesting here. Yeah, I'm super confused, like how that didn't work. The other thing that I wanted to try, which I was too scared to, was the link sledges. So we have Link, we have Heal. I just didn't want to throw the game in case he threw down a Melter, but now we know he's not going Melter. So let's just try this. Link will go Heal, and let's just go like more Elite Recruit these guys. So I guess we put them like this, so they don't so like the link can break maybe in the middle. I was thinking originally to do something like this. But like if he puts down a Melter, then it's completely stupid, right? But let's just see if this actually like there's any meaningful application in this. So I guess we sell out of the Phantom Ray again. Maybe put it on this. Guess we'll just put down a shield, but if we put down a shield, we need to put 3 down. Guess let's just go for another tank here, just so we get the full link. And I wonder if this actually does anything. Guess we could go for speed here. And let's just pretend, yeah, let's just pretend we don't care about the Mustangs. Maybe throw down a missile, throw down a missile. Just very curious if this actually, if there's any point in this. All right, so Acid Scorps. Yeah, it's probably not great into this. I do think it's gonna die. It looks like everything's dead, so yeah, I don't think this works. But the factory hasn't even been touched yet, which is interesting. And now, without the Acid Scorps, it looks like these sledgehammers might be a very good tank for. Oh, never mind. All right, so let's pretend that didn't happen. All right, so the best thing it looks like we do is just build more factories and just shield the bottom, I guess. All right, guys. Hopefully that was interesting. We'll see you in the next one.